All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So welcome to another episode of Bodybuilding Library. Now, I would be remiss if I did a series called Bodybuilding Library and did not include Arnold Schwarzenegger's The Education of a Bodybuilder. Now, this is actually the first bodybuilding book that I ever owned. My dad gave this to me from his collection. So this book is basically Arnold telling his story, how he came to America, how he got started with bodybuilding, breaking down all his workouts, his exercises, talking about his friendship with Joe Weider and Franco Columbu. And of course, there's a ton of classic old school black and white photos in this book that most of us would enjoy looking at. So let's briefly look through here a little bit. He talks about pumping iron as well. This book is dedicated to George Butler, who was also involved with the creation of the movie Pumping Iron. There's a picture of Reg Park. I've done a video on him for you guys. Let's get to the pictures. So not only does he break down the workouts, but there's pictures of him doing the workouts. There's some great full page shots of him here. I think these are actually some of the greatest photos of Arnold ever taken. It was from this photo shoot right here. I think this is where he looks, absolutely close to his best. It's got his measurements here: 22-inch arms, 57-inch chest, 34-inch waist, 28.5-inch thighs, 20-inch calves, 235 pounds, 6'2". Apparently that is all the measurements during these photos. So those were his measurements in these photos. That's one of my favorite, most muscular shots of Arnold right there. Part 2, muscles. I think he breaks down all the muscle groups into exercises, or all the exercises into muscle groups rather. So a lot of these photos are photos that you can't even find on Google. I mean, these are photos that were never published on the internet. These are those good old classic photos you can only find in these old books that people haven't, blasted all over the internet yet. So it's got a lot of these, good classic photos. What's this here? I guess someone bookmarked this from back in the day. So I think there's a couple variations of this book out there now with different covers and whatnot. But it's a very good book. I highly recommend you buy it. I don't know how much this book sells for because, like I said, my dad gave me this book from his collection, but I'm sure you can find it for probably under $10. It says at the time it sold for $5.95, which is a very good price for this. Let's see what year this book was published in, actually. So this book was published in 1977. So this was while Arnold was still, pretty popular guy. This was before he ended his career, actually. Because he won his last Olympia in 1980. So when this book was published, Arnold was still a bodybuilding superstar at the peak of his career and popularity. So that just goes to show you how iconic this book is in bodybuilding history. The fact that Arnold was still, at the height of his career when this was published. And of course, it's got good photos of him as a teenager in there. Photos you probably can't find on the internet as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I highly recommend you guys check out Arnold, The Education of a Bodybuilder by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Great book, highly recommend it. And again, if you guys are enjoying the Bodybuilding Library series, make sure you thumbs up these videos and I will continue to post more. Thank you for watching. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.